How many episodes are we into this? Like 4, 5 episodes? I need to start banging these out, boys. I know a lot of people would have threw out like 20 episodes by now. But let's just remember that I'm going like 8 or 9 games per episode. So really, you're getting 3 episodes per episode. So we're 5 episodes in. We are actually in episode 15 if you look at the technicalities here. And I know a lot of people's been asking about the face cam. I am actually rearranging my room right now. Probably can hear the difference in the audio because the audio foam has been moved. But it will be coming back, so expect face cams. Also expect a setup moved into face cam, so hopefully that looks good. Also, if you guys want to see more of this series, you know what to do. Go ahead and smash out the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. I saw that a lot of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel when you're watching these videos, so subscribe to the channel. And if I see more subscriptions to the channel, I see more likes on this video, you're going to see more of the Manchester United career mode. But let's go ahead and talk Manchester United career mode, because as you guys can see, Cavani sits at the top of the table when it comes to goal scorers and assists in the Premier League. Paul Pogba's up there as well, but Mata is up there, and he's only played like 7-8 games. I didn't even see that. I didn't have the time to see that, but I'm pretty sure Mata has done a lot better than a lot of players in the assist kings category due to how many games he has played, and he actually doesn't get to play this game for us as Bruno Fernandes sits in that cam role against Aston Villa. And I want us to go out there and win. We are playing the away, or we are the away team for this game, but I felt like we've got the team to get the goals, and that's exactly what we've done. 1-0 up within 20 minutes thanks to that man right there, Edinson Cavani, the top goal scorer in the league. He's doing it once again, boys. Aston Villa got themselves a chance, so good defending from our boys, and that's what I'm talking about. We're improving defensively and offensively, and look at the quick counter from Manchester United as we get through, play it across, and it's 2-0 to Manchester United. Marcus Rashford picks up the second goal of the game, and that is my Mr. MBE right there, Sir Marcus Rashford. All right, that's what you got to start calling him soon. Sir Marcus Rashford bags himself a goal. He then played it, I think he played it into Jesse Lingard. He might have not actually, he might have gone onto the bench after a substitution, but Jesse Lingard gets himself a goal as well. Much needed Jesse Lingard goal right there to make it 3-0, and that is the way it ends, boys. It's a good result for us. 49% possession, but that's not what matters. What matters is the scoreline, and that is what we do out here, boys. Away win 3-0 as well. We got Cavani on the score sheet, Rashford, Jesse Lingard even coming in to score as well. That's what we need from our team, boys. Cavani with the man of the match performance. Marcus Rashford Fernandes with a decent performance as well. As you can see, 6 players could be going, but it doesn't matter because we're scouting brand spanking new players. When it comes to those new youth players that are coming in, we got Pereira, he's going to be joining. We got all these kind of players that could be joining in certain positions, boys. We also have to get rid of some players to make space for more players to be joining. That's how stacked our youth academy is right now. We're getting rid of players to make sure we have enough space for new ones. It's going to be crazy when that youth academy is stacked. I'm showing you guys all the players that we could be having, the ones that we're going to have to release as well, and back to those 6 players that could be leaving. Let's give them brand new contracts. Now, I actually gave Rojo a contract for a year, and then I realized that that year means he's still on 6 months, so he's probably going to be going for free. It doesn't matter, we can't really do anything about that contract now, but we're going to offer Jesse Lingard 76k and a 440k signing bonus because that's what he wanted, but not because of that. But we also put a release clause in his contract, which means if any team wants to come after him, we may just make 30 million from that. Also, we put a release clause in Juan Mata's contract as well, I believe, after we agreed on 80k and 500k signing bonus. That was a good shaking hand thing to go on there, a little bit of a good deal. He's been putting in some really good performances, so we renewed his clause. Also, we renewed the contract for Sergio Romero because he's a beast. Let's be honest, boys, the best number 2 in the world. All right, Dean Hendo, step aside, son. He should have been loaned out, in my opinion, by the way. We should have loaned out Dean Hendo again. All right, because all right, Sheffield United got a goalkeeper after that, but Sheffield United at the time still needed a goalkeeper. We could have even loaned him to Chelsea. We could have loaned him to Everton instead of Pickford being in there, and we still would have had Romero playing games here and there. But now Romero's so unhappy as the best number 2 over the last 4 or 5 years. I think people would say. I think he joined actually like 2 or 3 years ago, but he's been the best number 2 for quite some time, and now he's just getting no game time, and it's just sad to see for Sergio Romero. But as you can see, we had a big game here against Liverpool. We're actually playing at our home stadium, Old Trafford, boys, and a big mistake from me nearly sent them through, not only once but twice, as Roberto Firmino chipped one over the goal. But Roberto Firmino doing what he does best, boys, and missing a very, very good opportunity to put it into the back of the net. And then we came forward in the 40th minute to try and get ourselves an opportunity. Here goes Mason, great one down the right hand side, little RB crossing straight at the goalkeeper. I'm not sure how we didn't put that one into the back of the net with Martial, boys. He's been on fire for for us recently, couldn't put it into the net, and Alisson makes a huge save, but can he save this one? No, no, no. Donny van de Beek gets it into the middle. It falls to not Paul Pogba because he's injured. I'm lying, boys. Martial. It then came to Fernandes. They get themselves a chance. They're going to break on it. Are they going to do a big break on it? That is the question. They play it over the top. Are they going to get it? No. Look at that for a challenge, boys. Get that ball forward. And here we go again with the ball forward. Here goes Rashford down that right hand side. Plays it into Wan-Bissaka. He's got players waiting into the middle. I play it into the middle. Again, the opportunities. Another save. This game just literally consisted of back and forth gameplay, but it was good for us because we got the better of the chances. Alisson kept saving them. Can he save this one though? Anthony Martial plays it into Edinson Cavani in space on his left peg. 1-0 Manchester United at Old Trafford. 82nd minute. Absolutely no time for them to get back into it. If we can hold this lead, boys. We've seen me slip up defensively before. Am I going to slip up again? The answer to that question is absolutely not. All right, of course we're not. Please don't, Sonny. Don't slip up. Don't do it. Ah! It nearly happened. David De Gea having to come to my rescue and make sure we don't go back to 1-1. I don't know how this happens, but literally every time I get us in a good position, I somehow let the lead slip, and I nearly let it slip against Liverpool there. Somehow David De Gea comes to the rescue there to make sure it stays at 1-0, and that is the way it ends at Old Trafford. We have beaten Liverpool in their, let me just say, a bad-looking kit, by the way. Bad-looking green kit, and we shake hands with Klopp. Yes, he's tall enough to be outside of the camera, but who cares? We are good enough to be beating Liverpool at Old Trafford, boys. I hope that we can build on this as well and keep those results going, and that's what they're asking about. They're like, yo, you've been doing so good. You've been coming away with wins every so often. Is this going to keep coming? And I was like, yo, if we could keep playing the way we're playing, we could be on for a Premier League title, Champions League title, and also a Carabao nobody gives a crap about cup as well. Who cares? An FA Cup. We could be on for the quadruple, boys. And then we could come back the next season and win the Community Shield as well. And let me know what you guys think about this, because I was thinking for the next season we do it as a live stream, and we can live stream the second season when we could be building our squad a little bit more, because we'll have a little bit more freedom, because we'll have 2 transfer windows rather than 1, because let's not forget we didn't start off with the summer transfer window, and then we could build that squad, boys. But for now we have to concentrate on Tottenham. Look at the dribbling skill. Look at him. Brandon Williams plays it back to Bruno into the middle. It's Marcus Rashford to make it 1-0 Manchester United. We're not at home now. No. Alright, we might be playing good at home, at home, but now we're playing good away as well. Marcus Rashford grabs the camera. He's like, look at me, Mr. MBE himself. All right, look at me, son. I'm feeding the poor, and I'm feeding the away goal as well, boys. And they tried to bag themselves a goal. Dele Alli on the ball. Look at him, little dribbling, plays it into Harry Kane, and oh yeah, I'm bad at defending. All right, I tried to defend it. I thought he was gonna shoot, slid in there to block the shot. He's done me. He sold me. Sent me to Tesco, sold me a hot dog, and I tried to win the ball. I do win the ball though. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. He's gonna play that one inside. He's gonna play it into Marcus Rashford. Tries to get a goal, and guess what? It bounced in. Not sure how that happened. I'm going to give you guys a couple of replays so you can go ahead and watch that replay for that goal. Let's just ignore the celebration. Don't know what I was doing, boys. Still not sure what I'm doing with celebration. So, yeah, just ignore that celebration. Yeah. Rashford doesn't celebrate like that. But yeah, look at this goal. As you can see, we get the ball here with Bruno. Little cut back into Rashford, and it takes a deflection, then another deflection, and just bounces slowly into the goal. We've got a better angle here, boys. Little deflection off the penis. Off the penis, boys. Off the defender, I think it was Sanchez, then off the knee of Lloris, and then bounces into the goal. But a little mistake from me, I'll give it away. Tuanzebe coming to the rescue, and then Tuanzebe's messed up. I've messed up defensively, boys. Are they going to score? Look, a little block, and it's gone straight back to them. The gods are playing for Tottenham Hotspur right now. Look at us, boys. We're falling down all over the pitch because we've been trying so hard. 86th minute, literally giving us no time to get a comeback going. Or has it, boys? As we get it into Edinson Cavani, play it out wide to Donny van de Beek. Here's Donny. Donny plays it back into the middle to McTominay. McTominay on the ball, plays it back into Edinson. One touch, bang! Come on, son! 3-2 Manchester United in the 90th minute. After they just scored in the 86th minute, boys. We literally come back to it and get that hashtag comeback going in the comment section down below as well. In this game, boys, we're playing away, and we played like the home side there, literally pushing for the winner after Harry Kane somehow managed to score. I think it was Harry Kane who scored the second goal. Somehow managed to score against us after we defended so well and literally cut the ball out. It just kept going straight back to them. But we do pick up the 3-2 victory, which means another 3 points to the bag. Mr. MBE himself comes to me and says he's happy with the game time that I'm giving him. And I said, you know what? I was going to say I'm expecting more from you, but I'm going to go ahead and say it, boys. I'm proud of this kid. He's got himself an MBE. He should be Sir Marcus Rashford soon, and he's putting in the performances on the pitch as well. Obviously not in real life, all right? Bagged the hat-trick, and then he kind of calmed down for a couple of games. You need to pick it up, Rashford. But we're back out there, boys. We're back out to give another contract out, and this is for Edinson Cavani. He bagged that goal at the end of the game to make sure we picked up the 3 points against a huge opposition as well in Tottenham under Mourinho. Let's not get it twisted. They're a force to be reckoned with, and also in this career mode, they were top of the table for a long time as well, and that's why he's getting himself a contract with an £80 million release clause. He wants 120k, a little bit of bonuses here and there, signing bonus as well. That's what I'm giving him. Give this man everything he wants. Top goal scorer, top assist king in the league, and he's just bagged the winning goal as well against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, when it comes to transfers, because the January transfer window is opening soon, I know a lot of you guys would have wanted Upamecano, all right? I wanted Dyer Upamecano, but we're keeping it realistic, and let's be honest, Man United are not going to buy Upamecano. However, Badiashile, Benoit Badiashile, I feel like it could be a more realistic signing. So we went in there, we offered them up a player, offered them up Rojo, I think it was. No, we offered them up Romero. They said they wanted Tuanzebe, so I offered up Rojo because I was like, okay, you want a centre-back? And then they were like, no, we don't want Rojo, we wanted Tuanzebe, mate. We'll take 5.1 million and a 16% salon clause. And I'm not giving anybody salon clauses on my players, boys. So I offered them back some cash. We actually ended up agreeing on a 6.2 transfer sum, which in my opinion for Badiashile isn't exactly a bad deal at all. He's coming from AS Monaco League on, some would say a farmers league, but who cares? It's still a good deal nevertheless, boys, and we bag ourselves a good left-footed, strong, tall, fast centre-back who could maybe partner Tuanzebe in the future. What I see right now is Harry Maguire and Tuanzebe as our partnership, and as Badiashile progresses, he's going to be our left-sided centre-back who will partner Tuanzebe. Maguire moves on, then we got Mengi as our third centre-back. Lindelof is better than Maguire in my opinion. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there, but to keep it realistic, he's got to stay in there. But as you saw, I had a shave because I thought I was going to talk to Zachariah. Then I was like, yo, let's be honest, Man United aren't going to sign this player. I'm trying to keep it realistic for you guys, trying to keep some limits on how much we can spend as well. We were on an 80 million net spend. We've just spent 6.2, so we're now on a 74 million pound net spend. We have to sell players before we can bring them in, boys. Put that contract out at 20k, 250k signing bonus as well, a few appearance bonuses here and there as well for Badiashile. Not what they expected, so I think we got a good deal, but he still signed it because guess what? He wants to play for the badge, boys. We're trying to only sign players who want to play for the badge, and that's what I need from this team right now. Premier League football, Brighton Hove Albion, Old Trafford. All right, show them what you play for, boys. Not for the manager. I don't want to see them playing for the manager. I don't want them to play for Sonny. I don't want them to play because they're on YouTube right now in a YouTube video in the FIFA 21 Manchester United career mode. No, I want them to play for the badge, and they're not, because Morpay scored within the first 17 minutes of the game, so I needed them to make a comeback, boys, and that's exactly what they've done as they cut the ball out, played it through into one man, I should say, and his name goes by Juan Mata to make it 1-1, and now we're going to make it 2-1 as we attack them from that right hand side again, get it into the middle, and it is 2-1. Manchester United. Edinson Cavani coming to the rescue once again. He's only just signed his contract, and he was like, let me bag a goal to celebrate my brand new contract. They got themselves a chance. Morpay on the ball. Morpay gets it back in the middle again, gets himself his second goal of the game. He actually, I believe, ended up winning man of the match from this game, boys, but with 30 minutes to go, you just bet on us to score another one, boys. 63 minutes played, moves on to 71 minutes played. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here we go through the middle of the park. It's played into the middle. Come on, son. It's that man, Donny. Puts it in, playing in the cam role. He can't play right centre mid. He can play left centre mid. He can play wherever I want him to play. And in this instance, playing in the cam role, bags himself a goal and makes sure we move on with another 3 points in the Premier League against Brighton Hove Albion. Not the best of possession. They had 2 shots, they had 2 goals. We had 3 shots, we had 3 goals. I've talked about this before. The simulation needs a bit more depth to it. all right? We can't have 5 shots, 5 goals. We can't have 2 shots, 2 goals, all right? Give them like 9 shots, 1 goal. Like, that's a realistic stat right there. 7 shots, 2 goals. You know, it could happen. 2 shots, 2 goals, 3 shots, 3 goals. Like, come on, EA. Give us something better than this. Anyway, moving into that transfer window, like I said, it is now open. Also, we've got that pre-contract arrival from Amad Diallo Traore. He is now joining us from Inter Milan. I lied, Atalanta. And also, if we move up, we've got a player loan expired as well from Shanghai Shenhua. Igalo is joining his team. He's gone, boys. He's gone. He's been recalled because he hasn't got enough game time. But not only that, because the contract ran out. That's basically it. His loan ran out. So he's got to go back to his former club, Shanghai Shenhua, his parent club, I should say. And the players that I'm looking at to replace him are the players in my youth academy. I'm not gonna lie, we've got some very, very good youth academy players. We've got some good potential players there as well. And I feel like we can either replace him from the youth academy, bring some youth academy players into the team. Let me know if you want to see that. Or we could bring them in through the transfer window, like BADIASHILE, who's just signed for £6.2 million from AS Monaco, boys. He won't be wearing the number 19, by the way, all right? I don't know why they put this in. Let me adjust his kit number if you're gonna do a little cutscene with him, all right? Welcome to the club, BADIASHILE. But as you guys can see, not only BADIASHILE joining the club, but players could be leaving the club as well, as we get texts from Jesse Lingard, Sergio Romero, Philip Jones Jr. Don't know if it's a junior. It should be a senior, to be honest. The guy plays like he's 70 years old. Anyway, we've got text from loads of players. And the reason behind this is because not only players are joining the club, but players could be leaving the club too. Because I've got players up for loan list, transfer list. So many players could be leaving the club today, boys. Not today, but, you know, this transfer window. Because I want to get players out on loan. And I want to get players gone too. But a player that's not leaving the club is Anthony Martial. They came in with 100-odd million, I think it was. 87 million. No, they're coming with 100 million. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to waste the trip. I'm going to tell them to come out here, sit in a restaurant with me and say to them, you know what? Give me £500 million to be more realistic, as the game says. And we will let him go to your club. And Zidane just walked out. He nearly headbutt me, boys. He wanted to headbutt me, but he actually left me because I was like, chill, Zidane, chill. All right? I still want to come into some of your players. So I was like, chill. And then he left us in the restaurant all alone, boys. Are we going to be able to do any business with Real Madrid? Probably not. Like I said, we're trying to keep this realistic as possible as Martial scores. That's realistic right there. He usually scores when we lose, though. All right, Besiktas here beat us 2-1. I can't be having that, boys. Ollie out, Ollie in. Let me know in the comments down below. What are you? Are we going to get a second goal as we come forward again? It's actually 2-0 to Manchester United against Aston Villa. It could be the second time we beat them in this very episode, as Donny van de Beek scores again, but this time in the FA Cup. He's bagging goals, boys. I can't lie, he feels like the Paul Pogba replacement. If we do sell Paul Pogba, do we even need to bring in a new centre mid, or is Donny that guy to sit in that position and we can move Bruno back into his cam role? That could be the answer to our mysteries here at the club. But I do want to bring in a new midfielder. I feel like a new midfielder to freshen things up. Maybe get rid of Pogba, sell him on. You know, he just hasn't been putting in the performances at Manchester United. He's also said that he dreams of joining Real Madrid, and I just don't want those kind of players at the club, boys. I want players who play for the badge. Philip Jones Sr. isn't one of those, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept that straight off the bat. We also got a loan deal in for Fosu Mensah, but they wanted him for 2 years, and I can't be having that, boys. He's going for a year if he does leave this club. No more than that, and then we could literally renegotiate if we wanted him to go out for another year. Scott McTominay for 41 million. I said that it's going to be realistic, and that's what I'm sticking to, boys. We wouldn't sell him. Real life, we just wouldn't, so we're going to go ahead and reject that. But Juventus willing to give up £40 million for McTominay. Realistically, should probably be taking that, boys. Also, we got an offer in for Jesse Lingard, £9.7 million. We tried to get £15 million out of the offer from Wolfsburg, but they weren't willing to budge on it. I was like, yo, 50 million sounds about right to me. How do you feel about that? They were like, we could agree on £10 million, and I just wasn't willing to do it. We did go back and forth a little bit. I just can't let him go for £10 million. If we could agree on 15 mil, around that 17 mil, I'll let him go to the club, but it's just not what they wanted to give us, boys, so it's just the way it's going to have to be. Another manager walking out of our office, or out of our company, I should say, because Zidane did walk out of the restaurant technically, but he walked out of our company, all right? Wolverhampton Wanderers, though, more Premier League football. It's actually Carabao Cup football. I lied to you, boys. For Manchester United, we are the away side for this game, and I felt like we weren't doing too well, by the way. We do end up actually playing some really good football score when we move forward here. As you can see, a good team goal as we played it into the middle and then get it down that left-hand side and we get it into the back of the net through the one man. Anthony Martial, who has been on fire for us recently, picks up a goal in the 39th minute. But I felt like the game was going their way. It was kind of swinging their way. I tried to change something. We got ourselves a corner. It came into the box. It came back out. It smacked the goalkeeper. Came back in again. We played some good football around the edge of the box. Play it back into the middle. Back out wide. Back into the middle. And then we score to make it 2-0. But like I said, I felt like it was against the run of play. And it was confirmed when Wolverhampton got themselves a chance. They came down through the middle, they were moving down the right, they came back across, cut it across goal, and it is 2-1 now. And West Ham and Wolverhampton Wanderers are back in this game. And because I felt like they were back in this game, actually, I ended up after this corner, even 73 minutes in, they just about put it over the goal from a corner. I ended up switching around the formation a little bit, as you guys can see here. And this is what's great about manager mode, career mode, whatever you want to call it this year. We could do this by pausing the game, going into the formation, changing the formation, moving the team around, and then going straight back into the game. I went with a diamond. Some people will love it, some people will hate it, but I went with a diamond because I felt like we were losing the ball a bit too much in the midfield. I wanted more players in the midfield to keep the ball, and you can see it worked. As we got the ball, we hit the post there, it came straight back out, literally just showing that it worked, boys. We got ourselves an opportunity within the opening minutes of that, and then it came in from the right hand side. I think it was Greenwood with the assist, by the way, into him again. Donny van der Beek, right centre mid this time, playing the number 8 role, the Paul Pogba role, you could say, when we were playing Bruno Fernandes to move Pogba into camp. Picks himself up another goal after coming on off the bench for Juan Mata. Him and Mata seem to be both wrestling with each other to try and replace Pogba in the cam role or in the centre mid role. Where do we play them, boys? Who is going to replace Paul Pogba? Or is it going to be a brand new player? Let me know in the comment section down below. But performance is going great for everybody in the team there. As you can see, Martial picked up an 8.2. Theo, hashtag it in the background, boys. We can hear hashtag Theo in the background as well as he barks away. Udinese! You need to be paying the Phil Jones contract, man. It's broken down again. And also we got a Brandon Williams loan offer in as well. I will go ahead and check that one out. But the Udinese, it just happens a lot in FIFA. It's broken down for Phil Jones. I feel like we may have to offer him a contract in order to get this guy out of the club, boys. Is that going to be the only option that we have to get Phil Jones out of the club? Also, we rejected the 2-year loan deal that Atletico Madrid wanted to give us because Brandon Williams is a part of my plans. As I've converted him to right back now, I feel like he's actually getting better and better going forward and could be a better option going forward than Wan-Bissaka in that right back role. I know, controversial decision, boys, but as the transfers go on, as we've signed players as well, let me know who you guys want to see at the club, and can we keep opening the gap on the table, boys? We are now 9 points clear. After 21 games played, Tottenham Hotspur have moved down to 4th, but 9 points clear of Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City and Liverpool, all trying to catch us at the top of the table, boys, and only 1 point behind them. I think it was Wolverhampton or Chelsea, I didn't even see it. But let's be honest here, nobody cares about the top of the table when Arsenal could be getting relegated, sitting in 19th in the league, and have only drew 1 game and won 5 from their 21 games. They've taken 16 points from 21 games. That is crazy, man. But if you guys have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Go ahead and smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'd love it if you guys could do that. Like I said, a lot of you are watching the videos and aren't subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. All links in the description down below. Twitch.tv/BrosGotGame if you guys want to watch the live streams as well. It has been me. You guys have been great, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!